Hey guys, so how do you even intro stuff like this? Kim is still away, so I'm sitting here with my in my ad agency. I'm sitting here in my ad agency taking lunch with my designer / art director Lucinda, who is young and hip and super into the dating scene right now, right? And you've got a hilarious Instagram account that's obviously pretty famous. Everyone talks about it around here, and I love watching them. I'll include a link in the show notes, obviously. So who better to give us some tips and insights into the dating scene in Cape Town? That's pretty, how can I say it?
White?
Okay, that's a good way of saying it.
It's
one of those things, hey? Especially since coming from the hipper and more diverse city of Joburg, right?
Yes.
So, Lou, tell us a little bit about the differences between Joburg and Cape Town, and also just like about moving down here and how you feel about it.
So basically, I only came here to study, so I was quite young when I came here. I was fresh out of like high school, so I don't have a really good understanding of the dating scene that side, but like I know I have friends who are dating and are having fun, and I feel like there's more options there versus here, because there's also like a limited amount of places to go out and like meet people. Like you can only go to yours truly so many times.
I know.
You can go to the same places and just see the same people. And so it is a bit different here in Cape Town versus Joburg.
But you are getting some action, right?
Okay,
so you're going to spill the tea on your dating life.
Yes.
And I say spill the tea because I'm trying to sound cool, which is something I always seem to do and get wrong when I'm with you. The amount of times you've told me not to write that, because I'm the copywriter. And I'm like, so shall we write this? You know, like dope or whatever. And then you're like, please don't.
Please don't. Like, calm down.
Yeah. What we'll do is I'm going to fire a bunch of questions at you.
Okay, cool.
So that we can get like an all-round feel of your dating life, and you can also you can share some tips with our listeners. Cool, awesome.
Cool.
I'm ready. So, are you dating anyone right now?
No, I'm not.
No.
I'm single.
So the other day when we were asked to work late on something and you were almost late for the date, like how did that go? Clearly not that amazing if you're still single.
Yeah, I also just feel like I get bored really easily, so that's also a thing. Yeah, I just don't. Sometimes boys are boring. Like they're not that interesting, and so I find myself just in and out of little flings
little
and things.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm single.
You're single.
I'm single.
So when you do go out on dates, how do you meet these guys and how does it all work? Are you on Tinder?
I tried Tinder once and I hated it.
Oh really?
Why? I don't know. It wasn't my kind of people. And also I'm not a good text conversation person. I'd rather talk to someone face to face.
That's actually quite unmillennial of you.
Yeah.
Because you are a millennial.
A millennial.
Yeah. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, so the last person you went on a date with, how did you meet that person?
Oh my god, I'm trying to think of that.
Do you just meet people out on the job?
I do. Just out of parties, like, hey, what's up? And we start having a conversation, and then we might link up for coffee or like go to the movies or something, and then we get to see what the vibe is. Or it's just a fun night.
Okay, so you really do meet people out in real life. That's
Definitely.
The only way that you... To me, that's wild, because I'm imagining everyone's only on these dating apps and stuff, because I feel like no one talks to each other in Cape Town.
And that's the thing. That's the thing.
So that's the problem.
Yeah, that's the... People in Cape Town are very standoffish sometimes, but like, I'm an open person. I'm like, hey!
Yeah, I mean, if you're in the club, people are probably going to gravitate towards you, so no wonder you have success.
And then also, just friends of friends. That's also a good way.
I see what you mean. And of all these dates that you've been on, what's the craziest thing that's happened?
Oh, it was something crazy I did. And I'm so sorry to this boy. I'm so sorry. So I went out on a Tinder date, which is why I don't do it. Like, I don't do Tinder dates. We sat and like we were talking and I was just really bored. And then I told my friend to like come fetch me. And then next to me, there was a cute guy.
Oh my God.
So my friend was sitting with me and I was like just talking to the guy next to me and I was just over this guy and he kind of like, oh, okay, I'm gonna just kind of leave right now.
Oh my God.
And
heartbreak.
Yeah.
So you were in a bar or something,
like
so you just turned your chair and you started talking to the other guy.
Well, I mean, I mean,
you know what you want, obviously.
That was a terrible thing, Shane.
Yeah, it was a bit mean.
I don't know why I took it.
So, about breaking people's hearts, how many hearts do you think you have broken?
Oh my god.
A lot.
I don't know.
Lucinda the heartbreaker.
I don't know about like heartbreak.
Is that too deep? I mean,
Yeah,
have we not got there yet? Have you fallen in love before?
No, actually.
Really? Wow.
Actually, I'd be lying. I've fallen in love like once.
Yeah.
But I denied it like halfway through. And I was just like, no, I'm not in love. And then when it ended, I was really sad.
Oh, you realized. You were like, that might have been.
That might have been it.
Oh, God. Do you feel like he's the one that got away now?
Nah. I understand why things had to end.
No,
like,
that's good.
I don't regret anything.
When you're dating these days, are you looking for the one, or are you literally just looking for a little bit of a hookup? How's it dating in your early 20s? Like, what are people after these days?
Oh, what a question. So right now, I think I am looking to like settle down. I've had my fun, but I also just understand like 20s are just trying to figure out what you like and what you don't like. What will you like? What are you looking for? You know, trying to figure out what works for you and what doesn't.
Yeah.
And ideally, like coming into it, I had like a set list of what kind of guy I wanted, and like I've dated people like that and absolutely hated it. So yeah, just figuring out what works for me, and that's what it's about right now. But I would like to settle down. I think it's time to take it slow and be serious and be a real person.
And like move in with someone.
Oh, I don't know about that.
So did I go a bit too far there?
That's a bit too far. I need my space.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Well, so I mean, based on all of your experience, do you think Cape Town is the right place for you to find someone to settle down with, or
no, absolutely not.
Straight no. So you think you're gonna have to go back to Joburg for that?
Yeah, or something, you know, just to I just feel like Cape Town is just weird. Like I can't really phrase it, but it's either someone is a student or like a creative trying to figure out their lives, and like I have a sort of stable job and stable income, and I want someone who's going to kind of meet me that like
completely.
Halfway.
Yeah,
you know?
you don't want to be like trying
like,
to figure it out with them and like
yeah.
advising them on like what freelance job to take next.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's an issue for me, and I think there's more stability. Well, not really, because also Joburg is a different game in itself, but there are people who have a sense of stability in Joburg, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. I think Joburg's a whole different ball game as well. When I go there, it just feels like the energy is just so alive, and people are just so ready to talk to each other and connect and like look each other in the eye. You know, here it's like everybody's just trying to avoid each other.
Yeah, or like in a little clique, or like, ooh, don't come here.
Yeah,
like, it's just very.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, a lot of people do have to come to Cape Town. A lot of them are students and stuff like that. A lot of people maybe might get a job opportunity here, and someone like you might be great to give some advice to people like that. General advice, but also dating advice. I don't know if you have any tips.
I mean, just put yourself out there and you'll find people who will like meet you there. I mean, I don't think Cape Town people are the like monsters of socializing. Like when you talk to someone, they'll talk back.
They are nice people.
And they'll be like, "Oh, you're actually nice. Like, where are you from?" And then like you get a better understanding. But yeah, just put yourself out there. Have fun. That's the biggest thing. Yeah.
Go hiking.
Go hiking. I actually haven't been hiking. I went to the biscuit mill for the first time like 2 weeks ago.
Really?
And have been here for like 4 years.
So what do you do on the weekends?
I sleep.
You sleep. Yeah, we do need to sleep. I mean, we spend our whole lives at this agency.
Yeah.
We just need to catch up.
Yeah. But then, just having lunch and stuff with friends or going out. I think I do that quite a bit.
Yeah, you're a party animal, definitely. You're enjoying your early 20s. That way that you can like go out, party, and the next morning you feel a little bit bad, but like the next day you're back in the game. Whereas with me, I'm like still hungover from the Luries, which was a whole week ago.
Oh my god.
Anyway, of course, it being advertising, I have a meeting to get to, and then of course there's this party happening later, which is typical advertising.
Rock.
What are you gonna wear?
Oh girl, I don't know actually. Like,
So
I
look at
just
that
have a couple
wardrobe
of I've got a couple of combos planned, but yeah, I'm just in it to rock.
Do you think there might be a hookup this evening for
Oh,
yourself?
I don't know.
No.
I just don't want an office situation.
No.
That's a bit. It's
Has it ever gotten close to that, or are we gonna say?
We're not gonna say.
We're not gonna say. All right.
We're not gonna
Maybe it's not the
say.
platform. Yeah, flip. Okay, well, I'm excited. I'm probably gonna wear something a little bit better than this. Maybe I'll put some heels on, but I really
No,
can't be
girl,
asked.
you have to dance.
Oh,
Don't wear
God.
heels. You have to
Okay. Yeah,
bring your dancing shoes.
Yeah, I'll bring my dancing shoes. Maybe I'll just wear what I'm wearing then.
Yeah.
Awesome. So we've got a love and leave you here. The next episode will include Kim, I promise you. Well, unless she's run away with some surfer dude in Bali. So look out for that. And yeah, thanks again for all the support. And be sure to follow us. We're at prettylonely_pod. And of course, Lou, as I mentioned earlier, she's famous on Instagram. In the show notes. Also, maybe just give yourself a shameless plug while we're here.
I am Lucy Lulu. I also big on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Instagram. And yeah, I'm just about the vibes, man. Let's rock.
Let's rock. Awesome. Bye.
Bye.